Winnie the Pooh was born in the early 1920s when A. Milne originally created the character. The character was based off of his son, Christopher, and his son's teddy bear, Winnie, which was named after a bear in the London Zoo. Milne wrote 4 books about Winnie: Winnie the Pooh, The House at Pooh Corner, When We Were Young, and Now We Are 6. To be considered transmedia, a franchise must be created by one or more visionaries. A. Milne was one of these people, but not the only one. E.H. Shepard illustrated the little bear for Milne, and together they created the personality and appearance of the lovable character. The drawings of Winnie are actually based off of Shepard's son's stuffed animal, not Christopher's. Even though Milne and Shepard created Winnie, the character's rights did not stay with them for long. In 1930, an American producer named Stephen Salslinger bought the trade rights to Winnie the Pooh. He owned Winnie's rights in America and Canada and created toys, records, and games based off of the character. These products led Winnie to produce $50 million a year. The Transmedia franchise was established early in Winnie's life, and even in the 1930s, Winnie the Pooh was present on multiple platforms. The Walt Disney Company purchased Winnie's rights from Salslinger in 1961. This is when the Transmedia franchise that most people are familiar with began. One requirement of a transmedia franchise is that content must be available in 3 or more mediums, and that each medium must have content that is different from the others. Disney's Winnie the Pooh media created new content for the world of Winnie the Pooh, fulfilling that requirement.
Disney started by creating short animated featurettes in 1966 with Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. However, as the years passed, Disney created many films and television shows extending the story to even more platforms. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh of 1977 was Disney's first feature-length film and consisted of the 3 featurettes. The Winnie the Pooh franchise also consists of many other original films, from Pooh's Grand Adventure, The Search for Christopher Robin, to the most recent film Winnie the Pooh, which was released in 2011. The films even explored the stories of other characters, like in the Tigger movie, Piglet's Big Movie, and the 2 Heffalump movies released in 2005. Each film contained fresh content for viewers, allowing them to learn new things about the world of Winnie the Pooh with each experience. Fans could also enter the world of Winnie the Pooh at any point of entry, and it did not impact their knowledge or experience. Pooh also had his own television series at various points in his history. From the 1980s to 2000s, the Disney Channel aired several different shows featuring Pooh, and ABC aired one as well. Other Winnie the Pooh television presentations included holiday TV specials. Fans could share Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and even Valentine's Day with him. Disney also released video games featuring Winnie the Pooh for hungry fans. There were video games geared towards young children in preschool or kindergarten, as well as older fans. Just like the movies, the video games explored content featuring other characters such as Piglet's Big Game, where Piglet enters his friends' dreams and helps them with their troubles. Even more, Winnie the Pooh is brought to life with the interactive experience of rides and characters at the Disney amusement parks. At Disney World's Magic Kingdom, fans can climb aboard the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh ride, or they can step into the 100-acre wood and meet Pooh and friends firsthand while they share breakfast together. Pooh was also presented in parades at the parks and Hollywood Studios' show Fantasmic. Disney, of course, extends this franchise to merchandise such as books, toys, t-shirts, and even potty training chairs. Disney also offers another platform for fans to have fun with Winnie the Pooh with its section on the Disney website. Here, fans can learn more about the characters, play games, take quizzes, and even learn a bit more about various Pooh platforms.
While consumers can enter into Winnie the Pooh's world through corporate Disney, they can also get involved with a franchise through smaller grassroots organizations started by individuals. These independent branches of Winnie the Pooh can help Pooh's image, or, as sometimes is the case, hurt it. Throughout time, Winnie the Pooh and his stories have been transformed and manipulated by people all over the world. A version of Winnie the Pooh was introduced to the people of Russia in 1969 without permission from the original source. Fan fiction websites such as fanfiction.net allow members to post and review each other's recreations of Winnie the Pooh stories. Though some may use Winnie the Pooh as a creative outlet, others use the franchise as a means to generate revenue. And companies use Pooh's image in order to sell their toys, but they market Pooh under a different name, such as Mr. Bear. YouTube is also a place where many Winnie the Pooh fans gather to share their interest in the cartoon. In a series of clips called Pooh's Adventure, a group of fans have created new storylines using existing clips from the original Winnie the Pooh cartoons, and have combined them with popular cartoons to create a whole new story. Examples of this include Winnie the Pooh Meets the Fox and the Hound, Pooh's Adventure of the Brave Little Toaster, and Pooh's Adventure of the Three Caballeros. But not all of the recreations show Winnie the Pooh in a positive light. This YouTube video shows Winnie the Pooh participating in his daily satanic worship routine.
Lord Satan, thank you. Thank you for death and despair and plagues and all that bad stuff that happens to people.
Some fans have even gone through the lengths of diagnosing Winnie the Pooh and other inhabitants of the 100-Acre Woods with psychological disorders. These conclusions were published in the Canadian Medical Association Journal. Winnie the Pooh also has an active Twitter account with 7,926 followers where fans can post Winnie the Pooh quotes.
Not only is the fan-created content different from the corporate stories, but it also allows consumers another chance to interact with Pooh's story, another component of transmedia storytelling. Disney's Winnie the Pooh franchise brings in a revenue of at least $5.5 billion each year. Pooh earns second place in Disney's list of best-selling characters after Mickey Mouse, but he is still the #1 character that women desire for merchandise. Winnie the Pooh's strong fan base, interactive components, and unique material over a broad range of mediums have made this franchise an effective example of transmedia. Pooh has remained an iconic character within an everlasting world for nearly a century. Fans can access Pooh and his friends on so many different platforms, but there is no single medium that they must access in order to completely understand the story. All points of entry let fans explore different aspects of Winnie the Pooh's world. The Winnie the Pooh franchise has succeeded along with many other Disney franchises, such as Mickey Mouse. These have survived decades, remained fan favorites, and have been manipulated by fans wanting to make the stories their own. It is likely that Winnie the Pooh will remain a fan favorite and his world will continue to be explored as long as curious minds are drawn to the lovable bear.